Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to October 2020's Pick a Card reading. If you've not been to my channel before or a Pick a Card reading, welcome. It's great to have you here. All I ask you to do before you pick a pile is to get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your intuition pick the pile in front of you. That way the message will resonate with you a lot clearer. And do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages that do resonate and know that there's something in there for you. If nothing seems to resonate, pause the video, pick again. And if you need to meditate on the cards, you can do so as well by pausing the video. Also, the timestamps for each group will be down in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment by me. So let's get to the piles here. I thought it would be fun. I found these little cauldrons, and let's see what group number one's cauldron has inside. So it's going to be the crystal quartz for group number one. Group number two, the smoky quartz, group number two. And group number three, we have the serpentine crystal. So group number three, serpentine. And I will have the timestamps down in the description box and in the comments. And if you need to pause the video right now to meditate, go ahead and do that as well. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, my group number ones, those of you who chose the crystal quartz. Let's go ahead and see what the month of October has for you. So a few things. We'll do your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. And I also have one tarot card from the Halloween tarot for what you should be focusing on for the month of October, okay? So let's pull this one first. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is all about standing your ground and perseverance and really protecting what is yours, staying true to yourself. So this is what we should be focusing on, group number one, for the month of October. All right, so let's go ahead and see the rest of what's going on here. So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? I'm going to lay them all out first. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. And last one, the Seven of Potions. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So the Eight of Wands, that being in reverse, is meaning that you're not accepting the transition that needs to happen. Some change is happening that you're not really letting progress, and you're kind of being stubborn about it. Yeah, like you're fighting it, and you really just need to like open your mind about it. Like maybe you don't have all the information, or maybe it's uncomfortable, but with any kind of change, it is always going to be somewhat uncomfortable. There's always going to be some sort of, I want to say ickiness that you have to kind of like go through in order to get to where you need to be, a better position. It's kind of like how in the tarot card you have to like break everything down, and it's uncomfortable, and it can sometimes be problematic, but you need to break it all down in order to rebuild it into this beautiful new thing for yourself. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like you've been in the process of needing to go through this change or this progression, but you're just resisting it. You're not really embracing it. But like the advice here is to like really go through this with an open mind, because currently you're juggling a lot of balls. Like everything's up in the air for you. You're not really focusing on anything, especially with this Seven of Cups here, which is like your mind is just always up in the clouds and your imagination is running wild, which is fantastic. But there are responsibilities that you're not really dealing with, or you're not going forth and doing with to the best of your ability, because you're juggling so many things. Like you're not focusing on the right things to focus on. And so in the end, you're losing a bit of yourself. Like you're losing a little bit of what you want. At least that's what I'm getting here. So like you have this beautiful opportunity here to finally make a decision and focus on one thing and move forward. And really by the end of October, I see you guys finally making that decision, and you're visualizing what you want, and you're putting the action behind it in order to manifest it. Does that make sense? So like right now there's a lot of juggling and a lot of different balls in the air that you're throwing and trying to figure out where they're going to land, right? And so by the end of October, I feel like you're going to have more of a focus, more of a plan in place to where you want to be and how you want to get there. Because right now things are just kind of chaotic. And I think that's because you're not letting the change happen. You're not letting the progression happen. It's kind of stalled because either A, you're too timid and afraid to push through it and to get to the other side, or B, you're just being really stubborn and you don't want to go through the time that it might take or the uncomfortableness that it might take to get you to the next step. And I think that's why you're juggling so much, that you're trying to make the puzzles fit and they're not, because you're not allowing whatever this change is to happen. Interesting. Yeah, but you know what you want. I feel like you're just not letting it happen. You're not letting yourself get to where you need to be in order to let it just happen. Sometimes we just need to let go and let the balls fall where they will, right? Like this is a lot going on right now. I feel like you guys are having kind of a chaotic time. But by the end of October, you're going to start seeing things fall into place. And I think that's really where this card, this focus card, definitely comes in, about staying true to you and your values, standing up for yourself. Yeah. Staying true to you is what I keep getting. Staying true to what you want. Staying true to your values, your morals. Like, you know, the uncomfortableness will change, will shift. The uncomfortableness is there because every time we go through change, it's uncomfortable because we don't know what's on the other side of it. We don't know what's going to happen, right? That's the uncomfortable bit. But if you just push through it and trust the process, you're going to end up being right where you need to be. The juggling will stop, and then you're finally going to be able to focus and make a decision on what direction you want to go. Hopefully this is making sense because I seem like it really feels like you guys have been like juggling a lot. Like I just get this really heavy energy of just like things weighing you down. That's what I'm getting. Things are just, you're struggling, and I think it's because you're not allowing this to happen. You're like being either stubborn, and it's okay to be stubborn. I am stubborn in my own ways. And so I will halt progress as well because I'm just stubborn. There's that, or you guys are too afraid to move on because of the unknown. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards here. We got quite a few. So let's start with the wisdom of the night. We have risk. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So this is a risk that you guys are kind of being too stubborn to take, or since it's risky, you don't know if you should take it. Haha, I see. Then we have listening. Okay, so listen to your inner voice. Listen to that little conscience. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what you really want. Like, you know what you want. You know your goals out of life. You know how you want your life to be. And so you got to move past this. You got to take the risk, leap forward, and make a decision to manifest the life that you want to have. Okay, well, you got a lot of this confidence, having the confidence to do so. Yeah, that's a huge one. Then we have High Priestess of Water. Okay, I got to read you what that is because there's a couple of priestesses in this. So let's see. Where are you? High Priestess of Air. Okay, so this says, water is a transforming element that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard, cold ice, and disperses as hot steam. Water can change into snowflakes, white fluffy clouds, and rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wondrous experiences, lessons, and gifts. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later. All right. And then we have self-worth. Okay. Some of you guys don't have the confidence to risk it all. Some of you guys are doubting your self-worth here. Some of you are really not accepting that you have a higher purpose, that you have more, that life has more to offer you, that you deserve it. Do you believe in yourself, or do you behave in ways that tells others you are not worthy? All my children act with self-respect no matter the circumstance they come from. Self-worth and self-esteem mean that you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situations. Love yourself, for I, Nyx, love you dearly and want the best for you. Act as though you are worthy and only the best, and you shall have it. Keep your head high. There you go. All right, this is your witch's wisdom. We have imagination. Yep. So that goes with the Seven of Cups here, with you having your head in the clouds. You're imagining a life that you want, imagining what you could have. Then we have cleansing, water, another water here. Interesting. Okay. So cleansing. Why are you not cleansing your belief system here with the self-worth? That's what I'm getting. Cleanse yourself. Take a bath, take a nice shower, and let the negativity run off of you. Cleanse yourself however you see fit. This one is particularly with water. And so that way you can start building yourself back up again. Getting the negative energy away from you so you can really focus on what you want. Manifest what you want your life to be. Manifest the correct decisions and the correct choices. You know what they are, you just have to focus. And then we have another high priestess. Interesting. Listen to your intuition. Okay. This is responsibility. High priestess, high priest, responsibility. So you have a responsibility to yourself to go forward, to move forward, to go with this change, a responsibility to stand your ground, to stay true to who you are, a responsibility to have that self-worth and that confidence and take that risk. Yeah. All right. Then we have your witch's kitchens. We have yarrow for expulsion. Yeah, get rid of the negativity. Get rid of the self-doubt. Get rid of the worry. I know it's easier said than done, but if you get rid of that, you can move forward so much more quicker. You can take that risk with more confidence. And then we have clarity, meant. You're going to find yourself in a moment of clarity, for sure. Especially when you start thinking about how much better your life is going to be when you finally focus, make your decision, and move past this change, embracing the change. This is kind of interesting because I can relate a lot to this as far as like there was a change that happened in my life. We ended up having to close my job. So everything's fine, everything's good. But it was a progress that it had to happen and I just had to accept it. And, now it's a new beginning and I'm juggling a lot of things, but I'm making a decision because I know what I want my life to look like. And so I'm going to keep focusing on that risk and having the confidence to move forward to create that life. Hopefully me putting that story in there is helping you to relate to what I'm trying to say. And then we have your witches. Let's do this first. Your witches familiars. This is Swan fidelity. So fidelity is about sticking to something. It's infidelity is cheating, right? So fidelity is sticking to something. So let's go ahead and read that little portion here. There's the book. Just want to make sure there's a message in here for you. Alrighty. Yeah, where are you? There we are. Okay. Though I am true to another for life, your path may look very different right now. Trust is in question when it comes to affairs of the heart. Temptation, it is an indicator that something is wrong in your current relationship. You cannot have it both ways. Make your leave first before embarking on something new. If you suspect your partner of looking elsewhere, confront them first. Then you have the choice to end the relationship or not. This is about being true to yourself too. It takes great understanding, patience, compromise, and forgiveness to maintain any meaningful relationships for a long period of time. But if done so with honesty, these relationships can be the rocks that a most magical life is built upon, the most powerful of which the relationship with yourself. Come under my wing. Don't cheat on yourself by pretending to be something you are not. Aha! Or by avoiding the things that you need to work on from within. Be your own best life partner, and anyone else you engage in, friendship, love, or business, will flourish in your company. All right, so not necessarily meaning that, this is about a relationship, but for some of you it could be. But this is about being true to yourself, making a decision that's going to help you be true to yourself, making the life that you want, having that clarity to take the risk and have that courage to move forward and go through this change so you can stop juggling, so you can stop, having all the balls in the air, so you can focus and put your attention to what really matters most. Okay. And your last card we have is the Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. And this reminds me again of the Seven of Cups. It's very reminiscent of that. It's basically meaning that you have all of these options in front of you, all of these possibilities, if you just reach out and grab it. Let me just see. Here we go. The skull brings us back to the fact that we were all made of stuff of stars, yet many of us think so small. We are each born with a blank canvas to paint upon, and we are indeed an open sky of possibilities. It's easy to feel small in a world that is so busy, impersonal, and seemingly self-absorbed. We can at times feel lost and unclear about our direction and lose sight of our place in the cosmos. The skull of stars reminds us that we are only limited by our own imagination and boundaries. If we can dream it, it is possible. This card indicates that you need to think bigger and more broadly about your future and what you would like to achieve. Perhaps there are false beliefs, often old, that no longer serve you as you grow and change. Sometimes these beliefs may not even be yours. They may have been imparted to you by your parents or the wider community, yet feel rather incongruent to you. You need to endeavor with all your heart and soul to live the life you want and honor your own wishes in truth. Boom. That's basically everything in a nutshell. You're going to go through some changes. You're going to take some risks and have the confidence to make the decision. You have all that you need. You just need to let it kind of happen, if that makes sense. Stay true to yourself. Your focus here. Stand your ground. Stay true to yourself, what you want out of life, because you can grab it. You can get it. You can do it. And by the end of October, I really feel you guys are going to be having more clarity. You're going to finally listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, and put action behind the imagination. Whatever this is, I'm curious to know if it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's turning over a new leaf. I would be very curious to know what this is down in the comments, if you would be so kind to let me know what it is, because it's going to be different for everyone. However, it's the same message. So hopefully this helped you out. You're going to have a great end of October. Things are going to start looking up for you guys. Just let the process happen. Thank you so much for watching group number 1, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out. Alrighty. I'll see you next time. Hello, my group number 2s, those of you who chose the Smokey Quartz. Let's go ahead and see what October has in store for you. Now, before we get into your oracle cards, I do have your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. I also have what we need to focus on for the month of October for you in the Halloween tarot card. So this is what we're going to be looking at as far as our goals, what to focus on, the main focus of October, if I say that word one more time. And then this is what's going to be happening. All right, so we've got the Devil card. Okay. All right, so this is about attachments. This is about possibly breaking the chains that you're attached to. Because with the Devil card, it's all about temptations, contracts that you are trying to get out of, like that don't necessarily benefit you anymore. Things that are trying to manipulate you, or just all around, like the temptation is a really great word for this. Just temptations and things that kind of hold you back from living your best life. You know, addictions, that sort of a thing. So the month of October, we're going to focus on getting rid of those chains that attach us to those things, okay? So let's see what else we have in store for you for the month of October. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Cups. And then we have Justice. Good old Jack. Love it. Okay, so the 10 of Swords in reverse is an ending. You know, 10 of Swords in general is an ending, but it's an ending that you are not letting happen. You are stalling. You are not letting it happen. You're being stubborn about it. It's an ending that was going to happen whether or not you let it or not, you know, it's going to happen. You just, it's inevitable. That's the word that I'm looking for. So you just stalling it is just not allowing you to heal. It's not allowing you to move forward. You're just being stuck here in this sometimes painful situation, right? You're not, this could be about a relationship, because a lot of the times we want to change the relationship, we want to change the person, we want to change us, and we want to prevent the breakup or the ending of the relationship. That could be a possibility for some of you. It's that inevitability of an ending that we're not letting happen. But if we continue to stall it out, if we continue to pause it, we're putting off the healing. We're putting off the good things that are going to be coming to us once it does end. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's going to end whether or not you let it happen now or 25 years from now. You're just stalling the good things that are coming because it's ending. You're just stalling the healing. You're just not allowing yourself to go through all of that in order to heal, in order to move on. Okay? Yeah, you just need to make a clean break right now. Okay? A clean break. Whether it's a relationship, leaving a job, goodness, I don't really know what, it could be a multitude of things. But you need to make a clean break because you're not allowing yourself to move on and move past it. And with this Queen of Cups, this is a great thing to see. This is somebody who is so calm, so compassionate, so intuitive. This is someone who goes through the difficult situations with ease. They have so much empathy for themselves and for other people that they can understand every single side of the story. And so they walk through the difficult situation because they understand why someone reacts in a certain way, or why this event needs to happen, why they're reacting and their feelings towards the situation is happening. So this is the advice for you right now, to be able to break off from this attachment that you have, whatever this is, whatever ending that needs to happen, make a clean break, because you're going to be able to get through it. You're going to have the ability this month to have the compassion for yourself, for other people, for the situation in general. Listen to your intuition, because this Queen of Cups is all about listening to their intuition. She knows what other people are feeling, what they're going to do. She knows herself from the inside and out. It's a very motherly energy as well. So maybe take some time to mother yourself. Take some time. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to her in this. I know she's like a water creature, but I'm drawn to this water that she's sitting in. It's reminding me of a bath. Take some time for yourself, for some self-love, because endings are never fun. They're never great. They're always some sort of sadness or melancholy or stress. Whatever this is that you are trying to break free from, it's going to require you to take some time out and have some self-care, some self-love. Take a bath, paint your toenails, read a book, whatever it is to help you gain some perspective and love yourself, because that's what you're going to need to do with this. This is the energy that you need to have in your life, the empathy, the compassion for yourself, okay? Very much so. And listen to your gut. If there is somebody telling you one thing, but you feel like they're meaning another, they're meaning the other. In your gut of guts, in your intuition, that what you feel is to be real, right? So listen to your intuition, okay? Break free, because at the end of October, you're going to start feeling balanced again. You're going to start feeling things get back to normal. You're going to start seeing things even out, because with this justice, it's all about balance. Normally there's some sort of a scale or, the balance, the scale, that's what I'm trying to say. So justice, it's about having, going through and having that clarity of being balanced and fair, making sure you are looking at every single outcome. So letting the ending happen is one thing, but you also need to look at every single outcome that's going to happen with the decisions that you make. Okay. So if you continue on and not allow this to happen, what are the outcomes of that? What would happen if you allow this to continue in your life? What would be the direct effect on your life? And if you cut it out, if you make a clean break, what are the outcomes to that? Right? So say you cut out smoking. You're done with smoking. Right? You make a clean break, you're done. The different outcomes of that is better health. You can probably take up running again. You don't have to worry about stinking, etc. But if you continue on, then what are we talking about? We're talking about emphysema. We're talking about all the nasty things, like etc., etc. That's basically what I'm trying to get at here. You're going to have a more fair and balanced end of the month, and you're going to make better decisions because you're weighing options. You are going to be able to feel better about yourself because things have ended. You broke some chains. The karma is going to come back around. This card is a lot about karmic energy. And so when you make a clean break from things that no longer serve your greater good, you're going to have so much good karma come back to you. You're breaking cycles, you're breaking chains, right? You're no longer attached to whatever is trying to bring you down and control you, right? You're in control now. You're in control of your life. You're taking it back. You're taking back your empathy. You're caring. Things are being more balanced. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards here. Okay. Yeah, making decisions, making fair, balanced decisions about yourself, your life, what you want. We have the moon. Okay, so listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. The moon is all about intuition. It's your subconscious, okay? Listen to your gut. You already know what this is that I'm talking about. You already know what you need to break away from. What ending is inevitable. You already know. And you know what you have to do. You're just being stubborn, or you're trying not to listen to yourself. You're putting it off because you don't want to deal with the hard work of it, or you don't want to deal with the emotional of it. Okay. But you know what this is, and you know you need to listen to your gut about the situation because somebody's saying something that shouldn't be said and you know differently. Or something's happening that you know probably isn't what really is going on. Hopefully this is making sense. And then we have reminder. Okay, reminder, don't forget. Let me read you what that is in the book here, because I have a feeling there's a message for you. Okay, these cards pop out for me, and a lot of the times if they don't make sense with this just yet, it makes sense in the message in the book. So it says, when I provide you with a familiar situation, will you follow the same path blindly or choose another direction? When you draw the symbol for reminder, you are being asked to remember all you have learned about life and love up until now. Don't forget what you know already, as it isn't necessary to learn the same things twice. Then again, how else do you learn? Keep the faith and be good to yourself. You can always start again if you make a mistake. If you stumble, I will surely catch you. Remember what you know. Boom. Okay, there you go. There was the message for that card. Okay, now we have your Witch's Wisdom. We have, look at that, remembrance, ancestors, remember. So I think this is also remembering who you are. Remember what you want out of life. Remember who you are. Take that back. Take it back. Take back your power. Take back who you are. Because whatever this is, it's ending because you need to be who you are. You need to be in a better place. And you got lost in this situation. You lost part of yourself in that situation. Then we have incubation. Okay, so you're going to be healing, first of all. You're going to allow yourself to heal, and you're going to go through a transformation and a rebirth here because you're allowing yourself to take time out, do some self-care. See how they're like a womb here and an egg? Yeah. Take some time out, heal yourself after this, because you're going to need some self-love, and going through any ending, you're going to need to have some healing. So that's what this is indicating to me, is that you are going to be going through an incubation period of where it's just going to be about you healing and coming out the other side better. And then last, foundation. Okay, so you're going to be building better foundations. Okay, building up that feeling of, okay, I'm grounded again, that you got things figured out. There's where I want to go. Foundation, building up a foundation again. Homeland. Yeah, you're going to get back to yourself. I feel like you're definitely going to take some time out, but then you're going to feel better. You're going to feel like yourself again after you take some time out and incubate and remember who you are. Laying better foundations for yourself. Okay, Witch's Kitchen. Recovery. Look at that. Recovery. Yeah, you're going to go through some healing for sure. So don't be afraid about this ending. Don't be afraid about it, because you are going to be healing. You are going to be recovering from it. It's going to be okay. Changes suck. They do. Endings suck. But just like the life cycle, everything ends and begins again. Everything has to end to be a better beginning, right? Okay. Then we have Dwarf, Resourceful. This is your Witch's Familiar. We have Wolf, Communication. Okay. And then we have Retreat, Crab. Okay. Yeah, definitely you need to retreat. I think communicate what you want, and you're resourceful, so you're going to be able to get through this. Let me see if there's a special message here for you guys. Let's see, Dwarf. All right. Cunning, resilience, and acceptance are my tools when it comes to highly effective magical work. The ability to see alternative solutions when confronted with a problem or a tricky situation calls you to be quick-witted, clever, and bright if you want results. As you harness the ability to process information emotionally as well as intellectually, I can help you get the job done against all odds. My intimate knowledge and robust focus are instrumental when it comes to working working with the craft, and I will teach you how to hone less admirable qualities such as pride, greed, and stubbornness. I said stubbornness, didn't I? To get what you want, even when things look impossible. As you become more resistant to outside influence, I will gift you 2 magical stones. Whenever you're feeling cursed, hexed, or in a crisis, choose wisely between strength and invisibility in your quest to overcome difficulties. Okay, Wolf. I am there in the shadows, watching and waiting for your call to break away from the wolves in sheep's clothing that would devour you. You have run with the same pack for too long, and a lack of communication between you all is getting you down, heading you off in the wrong direction. It's time to walk your path alone for a while, or perhaps you would like me for company, for I am not as big and bad as they say, you know. Forget the opinions of sheep. You're far too spirited to follow them. Instead, trust your true nature. Run free once again like a lone wolf to seek connection with nature and spirit. From the top of the mountain, I bid you come join me and interact. Let's howl at the moon together as you declare your true motives and intentions. For this is a good time for a vision quest, to seek the answers you have been searching for, and to convey your message with courage and strength as you blow down any rumors or obstacles with all of your might and never surrender. Goodness, it still is making sense to me. I don't know about you, but it's making sense. All right, crab, last one. It is high time to change your direction with regards to a particularly uncomfortable or threatening situation that you are facing right now. Boom. I have been watching you sidestepping, scuttling away, and disappearing into your hole when you could have stood up and defended yourself. Retreating is not the answer when adversity rears its ugly head. You have a thick suit of protective armor encasing your vulnerabilities, and it's time you stood your ground and repelled those who would back you into a corner. Being silenced forces you to withdraw into your... I cannot read today. Being silenced forces you to withdraw into your shell, leaving you feeling insecure and crabby. Be careful not to reveal your soft center, to let your guard down, for others will sink their claws into you if you're open to attack. A feigned withdrawal is your best option in these circumstances in order to learn about self-protection, boundaries, or personal needs, and how to say no to the demands of others. Okay. And then we have your Halloween oracle cards. We have Spider, Community, and Web Weaving. Okay. Reach out for help. Reach out to your community. Okay. Reach out to others to help make decisions and weigh your options. Listen to the advice that you respect. Okay. That's what that means to me. Forgiveness, reducing burden. So forgive yourself. Okay, forgive yourself, forgive the other person, because forgiveness is not about, forgiving them to make them feel better. Forgiveness is about forgiving the situation or forgiving them so you can move on, right? So you don't have that in your heart. You don't have that negativity lingering. So forgive what needs to be forgiven so you can reduce the burden you have. Burdens. And then hearth, happiness in our hearts and home. So yeah, you're going to feel a lot better. Take some time out for some alone time. Go to your happy places. Know that there's security in your house, in your home. Seek out your community. If you need help, if you need to talk to somebody, if you need advice, seek out your community that you, the opinions of those that you respect, that you know will tell you what you need to know. Not what you need to hear, but what you need to know. Okay? So just know that your attachments that are not good for you are going to be coming to an end. Just allow them to end, because you stalling it and you being stubborn and not letting it happen is just putting off your healing. Okay, it's putting off your ability to move on. So let it happen. As hard as it is to say and do, let it happen, because it's going to happen whether it's now or 10 months from now. And sometimes if you let it stall, if you keep putting pause on it, it's going to hurt worse later down in the road, right? So The quicker you rip the Band-Aid off and the quicker you let the ending happen, the faster it's going to heal, the faster it's going to feel better, the faster you're going to be able to move on. You're going to be able to do so, okay? You have this amazing empathy for yourself and other people, and I think that's why you keep wanting to put it off, because you do have that empathy. Like, you can understand where they're coming from or what the situation needs, but you need to also listen to your intuition and know when it's time to say goodbye, when it's time to say, all right, I'm done, right? So again, this could be multiple things for different people. It's going to hit a little differently. So let me know if this resonates with you down in the comment section. Just know that you're going to be healing. You're going to have a better end of October. You're going to have, you're going to come out of this better and more stronger in the end. Okay. So hopefully this resonated with you. Hopefully this made sense. Let me know down in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of the video. And thank you so much for watching. I'm excited for you guys to start healing. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Those of you who chose the Serpentine, I believe that's what it's called, crystal. Let's see what October has in store for you. So we have some oracle cards, but before we get into that, we have your Halloween tarot and then your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. So we just have one Halloween tarot card, and this is what you need to focus on for the month of October. So let's look at this. We've got the Chariot. Okay, so when you see the Chariot card come up, it is all about fierce determination to get to some success, okay? It's to get to your victory, determination to keep moving forward. And if you look at all of the interpretations of the Chariot card, there's always some form of fast movement, moving forward, right? And so this is definitely a forward moving vehicle, going forward and pushing through, persevering, and having the courage to move forward to victory, okay? That's great. So focus on being determined. Goodness sake. Having the courage and the confidence to move on, to move forward, to produce change. That's exciting. Okay, so let's take a look at your Nightmare Before Christmas. We have the Death card. Okay, don't be scared. I love seeing the Death card, okay? I love the Death card. I think it's one of my favorite cards in tarot, just because of the different interpretations that the art has. Anyway, that's another story. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I see you. And last but not least, the King of Wands. Oh, that Chariot is starting to make some sense. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, so the Death card. It does not mean actual death. It does not mean dying. It does not, unless we're doing a reading specifically about somebody who, anyway, it doesn't mean that. What it means is transformation, change, rebirth, okay? So there's a transition going on. There is a change afoot. There is something beautiful happening, a transformation. So there's an ending that's happening in order for there to be a beautiful new beginning. And so that's been going on for quite some time, I feel like. I feel like this change has been inevitable. I feel like you've felt it coming. I feel like you guys have been sensing its presence. So I don't know, it's going to hit differently for everybody, but I feel like this has something to do with your career. Because with the Seven of Pentacles here, this is about planning for your success. This is about putting your ducks in a row, you reap what you sow kind of energy, right? This is about having that planning energy to get what you want out of life, to harvest it later. Long-term goals. This is you setting yourself up for some success, Okay? This is you putting forth, you're sitting there, you're digging the holes, the correct depth, you're planting the seed, you're using the correct soil, the fertilizer, because then at the end of October, you're going to start seeing some success. You're going to start seeing some progress because you've already planned your way through it. You've already figured out where you want to go, what you want to do. This King of Wands is very inspirational. This King of Wands is a fantastic leader, passionate leader. I see you taking control of your life. I see you taking control of the career that you want, your goals out of life. You are taking control. You are leading yourself into success. Okay? I see this is a possible career change. This is definitely a possible career change for some of you, for a lot of you, actually. You guys have been doing what you needed to do behind the scenes. You've been, maybe this was like a side project or a side hustle. I see a lot of you doing behind the scenes work. And now you're finally ready. By the end of October, you're going to step out and you're going to take control. You're going to take control back of your life. You have definitely put the work in. And I think by the end of October, you're going to start seeing some rewards for that. You're going to start reaping the rewards for your planning, your hard work, your dedication. Yeah, definitely this Chariot definitely falls into place with this reading. Oh my gosh. I think this is going to be fantastic. Yeah. Because you've been able to focus on the big picture, right? You've been working diligently and doing the things you needed to do in order to be able to focus on the big picture and lead yourself and possibly others. You might be taking other people underneath your wing for this. Wow. You guys have huge plans. You guys have big, huge plans. And I am so excited for you because it's going to come to fruition. You're taking control back on your own life about what you want out of it, and you're inspiring others as well. So I do see you taking some people under your wing, you providing some jobs for other people. It could be like a family business thing as well. Oh, this is so cool, you guys. Okay, let's get into your oracle cards because I want to see if there's some confirmation here or more things going on. So we have the Warrior. Interesting. Yeah, get back up on there. Then we got Oath. Okay. So to me, Oath, you're taking an oath to yourself. You're doing what you want. You're like, you're dedicating yourself, right? Taking an oath. This is what you want. This is what you want out of life. You're going in and grabbing it. And then we have letting go. So definitely you're letting go of the things that you need to in order to transform with these butterflies, in order to have a rebirth of a life. Does that make sense? Definitely. Okay. I do want to read the message here for the oath because I feel like that's important. There's something in here for you to hear. See. Aha. An oath is never made lightly nor in jest. Promises are meant to be honored. When you choose this symbol, perhaps it's time you look at how you've made your promises. Have you crossed your fingers behind your back, relinquishing the magic that binds you to your oath? Has anyone broken his or her promise to you? Let the person go. Don't hold on if someone refuses to be honorable. You don't want this person in your life. For now, the most important promise you can make is to yourself. That's what I said. Promise to be kind, loving, honorable, and good. Do no harm. To belong to me, you must keep that promise. All right. And the Warrior, let's just go ahead and read this real quick. Whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who is deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have any of these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There is another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path. Aha, that's what that is right there. Okay. Then we have Witch's Wisdom here. We have Earth, grounding. Okay. So take some time and ground yourself. Put the work in. And to be fair, this reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles a lot because this is like sowed earth here. So I feel like it has more to do with the fact that you are putting the work in. You are sowing yourself some harvest right here, okay? I see more of that with the confirmation than I do of grounding. However, grounding is always going to be important. Grounding yourself to your responsibilities, to the earth, to yourself in general. Grounding, it will help you to block out the negativity. It'll help you feel closer to your goals, okay? Reap what you sow. Then we have power. Taking back your power, taking back your control, okay? You have the power to do whatever you want to do in life, okay? And I know that sounds like such a cliche, but you do. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to make decisions, okay? You have the power to reach out and grab it should you be so brave. Okay, we all need a little bit of courage. We all need a little bit of reassurance. We all need a little bit of cheerleading in order to reach out and take the risk and take the bull by the horns, so to speak, right? And I really feel like this transformation and this rebirth that's happening is allowing you to claim your power back. Okay, and we have rebirth. Okay, Yule. Rebirth, definitely. Definitely. I don't have to explain that. And then we have staff, stability. This is going to definitely give you the stability. You have put the work, the determination, and the time into whatever this project, career, relationship is to give you this stability, okay? And I think some of you might be afraid to leave something that may be stable in order to do whatever this is, but you will have the stability because you were meant to do this. You put in the hard work. You're going to be so good at it. You have the passion for it and the drive and the courage to move forward with this, okay? Witch's Kitchen, we again with the power. Oh my gosh. Okay, Ginger, power. You are taking your power back. You have 2 power cards. I can't. And then we have Breathe, Eucalyptus. Okay, so when I think about eucalyptus, I think about the plant and I hang it in my shower, and it's great for when you have a clogged nose or your allergies are going. It can help you clear them out and breathe a little bit better, right? And so I feel like right now you're going through this transformation, and you need to remember to breathe because transforming can be a little scary. Change can be scary. And in fact, there's change in every single group I've read for today. So just remember to breathe. It'll all be okay. I know you're probably going to have some anxiety through this because when there's change, there comes anxiety because we don't know about the unknown, what's coming on the other side, right? But remember to breathe. It's going to be okay. You are going to be brilliant. You're taking back your power. Oh, control. I see a lot of control about this too because you have the stability here, the warrior, the oath, the letting go, power. When I see power, I ultimately think of control too because control and power kind of go together, right? So yeah, control. You're taking back control of your life. Okay. And to me, that's super exciting and exhilarating. Okay. Which is familiars. We got Black Cat independence. Who doesn't want to see that? You're creating your own independence again. Like this is allowing you to be more independent. Create your own schedule. Create your own days off. You create what you want out of life. Be more independent. Be able to pick up and go if you want to pick up and go. Oh, so exciting. And then we have Emergence, Dragon. Okay, so this definitely is related here with this Death card. You are being transformed, rebirthed, and you're emerging as this powerful dragon. The dragon, all about fire to me, all about power, all about control. And Honestly, if you think about the Lord of the Rings lore and the Hobbit lore, what do they sit upon? They sit upon piles of treasure, right? So again, not to relate to the hoarding aspect of the dragon, but to relate to the fact that you're going to be stable. You're going to be earning a living that you would only dream of, right? In your imagination. You're going to be stable. You're going to have what you want. This is going to allow you to come out of your shell, to be this inspiring leader, to take control of your life. So again, this is going to hit differently for each person here, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, and then we have a couple cards left here, and they're your Halloween Oracle. We have Control Zombie. Okay, so this card is about control, taking control over yourself, over your actions, over your life, okay? Because with zombie, it's, you know how you are, if you're a zombie, you live in that state of like, you can't control your own body. You can't control anything, but you're like there in your mind. Like that's kind of what they're talking about. So this is about taking control of your life, taking control of what you want to see out of your life. That's so exciting. Okay, then we have scrying, intuition. So listen to your gut because like, look, I know that this has been something that you wanted to do for a long time because you have been putting in the effort. Okay, don't listen to the people that say, is that really a good idea? But what about this? And don't listen to those people because what's their opinion to you, right? When it comes down to it, what are they doing with their life that you want to listen to their opinion? Hopefully that doesn't sound awful, but do you know what I mean? Like the naysayers, the people that want to bring you down. There's always going to be people that see you succeeding, that see you enjoying yourself, your life, your situation. There's always going to be those other people that are like trying to bring you down because they're upset with their situation. They're upset in their relationship. They're upset with their life because they need so misery loves company. So listen to your gut. If your gut is telling you this is what you want, this is where you want to go, this is where you should be, listen to it, okay? Listen to your intuition. And then we have the light after the darkness, dawn. Like I don't even have to explain this. So y'all have been going through it, but you're going to have so much positivity. It's a new day. It's a new dawn, right? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I just want to read the message in the scrying book or the scrying card real fast because I feel like there's something for you here. Okay. The keys to effective scrying are being as relaxed as possible, minimizing possible distractions, softening your gaze, and allowing. The enemy of effective scrying is distraction, both from inside and out. Turn off the phone, electric lights, anywhere where you can see them, any music, and if you are scrying outdoors, take the time to settle into the environment and listen to all the noises so that your mind will not need to break your focus later. It is also vitally important to settle the mind as much as you can. If you regularly meditate, you may wish to use those techniques, or otherwise you can simply shut your eyes and focus on slowing your breath. Oh, we did get something about breathing. This is usually very effective. If you have a specific question for the scrying medium, state it up front. Then, once you feel relaxed, turn your focus inwards. Imagine pulling your energy within you and then focus on the third eye point. And imagine opening it. Then gaze in a soft, unfocused way at your scrying surface and simply allow images to form and observe what presents itself to you. Do not engage your rational mind. This is about receiving, not thinking. Should you pull the scrying card, I suggest you try it for starters. It also indicates that you may wish to develop your intuition further and not rely solely on the logical part of your mind for all the answers. True wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. All right, so you guys have something amazing happening. You guys have been putting in the work. You guys have been putting in the drive, the determination, the focus. Okay. For the month of October, focus on your prize. Focus on your success, your victory, about moving forward. You have this rebirth happening, this transformation happening, this second chance almost. The next dawn is coming, right? You're taking control over your life, possibly taking people underneath your wing because you're inspiring them to do so. All right? Make a promise to yourself that you're going to succeed. Make a promise to stay determined, to stay hardworking, and you will succeed. By the end of October, I see you having more drive and success happening. So let me know down in the comments if this resonates with you. I'm so excited for you. Like, super, super excited. And let me know if this does resonate and what it might be. I'm curious to know. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. And thank you so, so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful October, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.